Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton. It is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side. And one of the daytime TV shows that we're doing is The Young and the Restless. So today, actually this past week on Young and the Restless, was again short week because they re-aired. You know how last year for New Year's Day they re-aired the Nikki and Victor's first wedding, and they showed Eve Howard busting it up in disguise, and she looked great in her disguise too. We got to see Lori Brooks. We got to see who else was there? There's a whole bunch of people there, whatever. I mean, it was, and it was all indoors. It was all in a studio, so it wasn't one of those like gorgeous location weddings like they do at Bold and Beautiful all the time. But it was still really good. It was a good episode, and it was good because we got to see a lot of. There are some characters that have been on there since then, and they're the same. Or like Paul Williams was on the show back then. It was just really interesting. That was really good for last year. This year, they replayed Nikki's concert. And out of all the episodes, too. Now, what's funny is that there was a woman who gave Nikki this, like, ribbon for MS. And the thing is, I thought that, I mean, the woman is obviously, she's a really good actress because I thought that she was like some MS spokesperson that, they got to do a cameo on the show or whatever. Turns out she's not. She's just some actress, and they just had her on to do this one little part. Well, okay. So let's talk about Dina Mergeron. It's been a while since I've talked about her, but this was really, it was such a good Dina week. It was a great Dina week because we're seeing her and her descent into befuddlement. I don't want to say madness because she's not going crazy, but so this week she went to the athletic club because Graham was there. And she takes Christian, who was there while Sharon and Abby were fighting, and Chelsea was trying to break them up. He snuck off. So he hooked up with Dina and Graham, and then they took him, and Dina took him home. And she was talking about him like, he's my little Jackie, like that was Jack. And she thought Jack was John Abbott, I mean, the whole situation was just, and then, so here's how it happened, basically. Dina Mergeron comes home, and she's in her room, and she asks for some hot cocoa, because, she's playing hide and go seek with Jackie, and so they're like, okay, she's in her mind, okay, we'll get her some cocoa. So then she takes it, goes upstairs, and then the cup breaks, so she brings the cup back, and they're like, Mom, you don't have to do that. There's no one in there. She's like, yes, there is. And Jax goes up to see, and there's Christian, and he's like, so what happens is then he calls Nick right away. He's like, Nick, you're going to want to hear this. So Nick and Chelsea show up, and they had just been sniping at each other before then, because Nick, basically, they were both pretty much at fault because in terms of the kids being with Chelsea, they should have been with the sitter, and instead Chelsea had a business meeting that she had to bring the kids to. Now luckily that business meeting was with Lauren, and Lauren gets it. She's like, I'm a mom, I totally get it. So yeah, so they got Christian. Oh, and it was it was a dramatic scene. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty tense, because you feel bad for Nick and Chelsea because it's their kid. You feel bad for Dina because she is losing it, and then you feel bad for the Abbotts because they have to watch Dina lose it slowly like this every single day. It was a heavy scene. It was rough, and I've got to say, I need to give major credit to every single player in that scene. Everyone. Nick, Chelsea, Tracy, Jack, Dina. Everyone was so good. So good. It was so good. I love it. Okay, so I mentioned that Sharon and Abby had gotten, because so Sharon found out about Scott and Abby, and she dumped Scott, and she basically beat Abby's ass. And I've got to say, so I was reading the Twitter comments before I did today's show. Okay, people are pissed. It's hilarious though. It is really funny. But yeah, people were proud of Sharon. You go, girl. You get it. You stand up for what's yours, right? And she was, and this is, see, this is the mark of a good writer, because Ron Carlivati is doing this at Days of Our Lives. Young and the Restless has been doing this, and that's using your history of the show. And they were talking about, what were they talking about? Oh, Sharon was talking about how, oh, really, because you slept with Summer's husband too, and that's true. She was the other woman to Austin Travers. He's so cute. Okay, anyway, sorry. Ooh, I got a little lost there for a moment. So, yeah. Okay, so the only other, okay, so you know how in every episode, or in every show, on every show, there's some storylines that I'm just like, even on the ones that are going great, like even on Days, I said that there's a few that are a little boring. But in terms of Young and the Restless, I'm really over the whole Lily and Kane thing. Don't get me wrong, I love Lily and Kane, and I love them together, but if this is all that you can write for them, they can do better. Like, they can do this on their own. They don't need each other for this. I mean, but that's just my opinion. It's only my opinion. That was a little reference to the Housewives of Orange County. That was like two seasons ago. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways. Yeah, so today I slept in, and yeah, that was pretty much it. That's all that happened with Young and the Restless. I'm trying to think. Lily and Kane, okay, we got that. And the whole, oh my God, and then this fight that Abby and Sharon were in, and Chelsea's breaking it up. Connor and Christian were cracking me up with their looks. Oh my God, it was so funny. They were hilarious. They were the best part of that scene. They really were. I was like, oh my God, those kids are hysterical. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was really good. I enjoyed that scene, actually. And I enjoyed Sharon ripping Abby to shreds, which she should have, totally. And let's see, what else? I think that was it in terms of, like, the major happenings in Genoa City. Because Nikki wasn't really on this week. I mean, she was on, like, I think one day, but she wasn't really on that much. And, Victor, I don't think Victor was on at all. And there was the whole drama between Ashley and Jack, and this whole amendment that Jack put in. Now, according to Jack, he created that amendment back when he was divorcing Phyllis, so that Phyllis would not take Jabot. But unfortunately, now that everyone knows about Ashley's paternity, they know that she can't have a seat at the CEO's desk either. I'm still telling you that I think Tracy should do it. I'm sorry. I think Tracy should be CEO of Jabot, because it would be slightly unexpected, but not 100% unexpected. Because even, like, obviously we know Tracy's good at business, and we know she loves her family too. And even though she hasn't been involved in the family business, she is on that board, and she's the only one that can, because the board voted no confidence in Jack, and Ashley can't step up. So I say she should do it. I'm sure that Billy probably will, because he has in the past. Has Tracy ever run Jabot? I don't know if she has or not. God, that would be great if she had. Yeah. Anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. And you can hashtag Why Arts Talk Young and the Restless, or you can also hashtag GH Talk General Hospital. I'll be doing that tomorrow. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. Alrighty, everyone, have a wonderful day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.